Yeah, man. Action Talks back at it with another video, but we're doing more action than talking. You feel what I'm trying to say to you? Yeah, man. We've got a little late night video right now, but nonetheless, I'm still gonna spit some gangster things to you. You get me? So make sure you lock in, get what you need, and let's get into today's video. Today, we're talking about how your circle impacts you. Your circle does make or break your success. You feel me? Your environment does define who you are. Yeah, bro, but your environment definitely does play a big part in who you are, where you're gonna go in your life, your friends, the things you see every day, even as far as the state of your room. That affects the state of your mind, and that affects the state of how far your success is gonna be. It's gonna deflect in your productivity, it's going to deflect in your work rate and all of these things. So that's why it's important to understand your environment and be aware of it so that you can change it if it needs changing. And if you're on the right path, then you know you're on the right path and you know why. You feel me? But nonetheless, let's get into this list. You feel me? I'm not going to take too long. Make sure to like and subscribe before we get into it. But number one, your environment shapes your identity. Similar to what I just said, bro. Like, the people you spend the most time with is going to impact your language, your habits, your mindset. You feel me? Everything, literally. Like, bro, everybody is their own person. For example, if you have a passion for, let's say, doing YouTube, that's going to be your passion, but the way you convey yourself on YouTube is going to be a reflection of the people you hang around with. If you're a person that chills with a lot of gang members, a lot of trappers, you're going to come and move like that on the camera. If you chill with a bunch of football people, a bunch of athletes, you're going to move like that on the camera. You feel what I'm trying to say? So no matter what field you go into, it's going to show. Your friends, the type of people you hang around, the type of way your family is, that's gonna all show. So again, that's why it's important to mind who you're always spending your time around. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. So that's why you have to be mindful of who you're spending company with. Try and be around people who are going to make you want to do things, you feel me? Make you want to do better, make you want to get off your bum and do the right thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Because anyone can do anything, but it's also about how you maneuver yourself, because money comes and goes. Yeah, but there's good money, there's bad money, there's good opportunities and bad opportunities. There's money that you don't want, there's opportunities you don't want, but an opportunity is an opportunity in itself. You can make money in different ways, but you can do it the ledge way, you can do it the illegal way, you can do it the scamming way, the fraud way, the business way, the entrepreneur way, the lucrative way, the whatever way you want to go. But your mindset is going to determine the path you take, the route you take. And each one of those routes comes with its own trials and tribulations and its own problems. You get what I'm trying to say? So boom, you might go down the, let's say, the fraud route. That's going to darken your heart in the long run, because naturally, after just wronging people and wronging people and wronging people, you're going to grow immune to that, and your heart is just going to naturally darken, and you're going to be more of a negative person, a negative influence. However, if you're a person who just jugs for your money, invests, you know what I mean, does it the ledge way, then you're going to build a certain hustler mentality. You're going to build a mindset where you don't like taking shortcuts because you didn't take a shortcut, you feel me? So you're going to always reap good, you're always going to plant good seeds. But another point on why your environment is so important is because people going nowhere can take you with them. So a lot of people are literally destined to stay on the block, stay where they was born at, and never leave or really go nowhere with their lives. Why? Because that's just the way that's just the way they've been conditioned, unfortunately. But they can bring you with them, and you have to be wary about those people and understand that, okay, I can't really be kicking it with John every day, I can't really be sitting with Michael every day, I can't be sitting with Tashelle all day. You know what I'm trying to say? That's gonna mess up my thing, mess up what I got going on, you feel me? So boom, you have to be smart and discern where you're going. You have to understand, okay, I don't want to go this way, so let me make sure that I'm doing the right things in order to take myself that way. You get what I'm trying to say to you? That you're able to see things for what it is and not get facade and get famous, because it's easy to get lost in the sauce, especially when you're young. But the important part is to say to yourself, nah, I'm gonna go this way because this is the way I want to go, this is the way for me, this is the way that God made for me. So I'm gonna make sure that I don't stray from my path and I go this way. Number two, energy is contagious. Yeah, so good friends are gonna motivate you, discipline, you know what I'm trying to say? They're gonna draw you to be ambitious, they're gonna make you, like I say, set your sights even higher and want to do things you've never done before. You're gonna see things that you're gonna be like, Oh, okay, cool. Let me give this a try. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I was doing this wrong. Let me do it this way. Maybe I should network with these people or whatever it may be. I've taken loads of lessons from people that I've been around. Like one of my friends I've mentioned before, I don't really see him that much, no, like that much today, but he's a person who'll always go and converse with people when we're at a new event or something. He's the first to go and just converse with new people, and I took that from him. Like every time we do go to these events, like it might be a church event or just like whatever it is, I will just go and spark up a convo. When I used to be quiet to myself, I used to just like to let people come up to me, but sometimes you do have to step out your comfort zone and just do the uncomfortable. You get what I mean? And it is a good skill to be able to just small talk with people. I'm not really a small talk lover, I'm not gonna lie. However, sometimes it is good to be that when need be. You understand? I got friends that are maybe on the illegal path. I got friends that are on the money thing, friends that are on the religious thing, friends that are just on the good vibes thing, the bad vibes thing, whatever. But it's always good to pick pieces out of all the pages, so then that way you're able to be a versatile individual and blend in all types of environments. You get what I'm trying to say? So ergo, if you're in a classroom, you want to be able to have a conversation with everyone. Don't get me wrong, you don't want to be that Mr. Yes Man, rare tete, but I mean, like, you want to be universally respected. But let's move on. Bad friends are just gonna drain your energy and pull you to their level. So for example, you might have friends that are into, let's say, smoking crack. Yeah, bit extreme, but you might have friends that are into smoking crack. Brother, do you not think once or twice or three or four or five or six times they're going to try and influence you to go and do that type of stuff? Although that's well against your morals and that's something that you don't do. That was never in your diagram, your diaphragm, whatever you want to call it, bro. That's never in your plan. But these men will really try and influence you to do certain things that they know that you're not really trying to be doing, but they're still going to say to you, raw, you know what, you trying to try this? Or what? You're acting like a because you're not trying this or whatever. But you gotta understand that this is your purpose. Stay on your goal and your task, and you will make it to where you want to get to. Don't be persuaded by bums to do bum things. Yeah, make sure you stay true to yourself. Make sure that you understand what God put you here to do, and you'll fly straight. Tell them, no, I don't do that. That's not for me. Me personally, I don't smoke weed, but I chill around weed smokers. I don't drink too much, but I chill around people that drink like that. That don't mean I have to do it. It just means that I have to be disciplined enough to not be peer pressured or think just because this person's doing it, I have to do it too. Yeah. I do YouTube. No one else is getting influenced or peer pressured, I should say, to say, oh, I need to do YouTube too. So why am I going to vice versa be like, oh, he smokes, so I need to smoke too? I'm not going to force myself to try and do it just because I want to fit in. That doesn't make no sense. And a lot of people do that. So if you're one of those people, don't be doing that, bro. It's going to mess with your happiness and all of that. It's just going to mess with you, gang. Don't do that. Accountability drives growth as well, yeah? A strong circle of friends, not only does it keep you accountable, but it challenges you and it pushes you out of your comfort zone. Linking back to my friend who's always wanted to just start up small talk. That's a good skill, and it's something that I have to kind of measure up to. I like to replicate things that I see are good. So for example, him making connections and networking and starting to be a known name and face around the church or whatever like that, that's something that's out of my comfort zone that I'm now challenged to do. Why? Because my friends are on that level, so I need to make sure I'm up to that level too. Don't get me wrong, don't copy your friends, but make sure you are keeping up with the style. You get what I'm trying to say? You don't want to fall behind and get left behind. Nonetheless though, bro, like, you're not chilling around yes men when you're around a good circle of friends. Whenever you have people around you that should be around you, you'll find that these men are not yes men. They're not just going to be agreeing with your every move and saying, nah, fair enough, all right, yeah, and just agreeing with you. They're going to tell you when you're wrong. They're going to tell you when you're bullshitting. They're going to tell you when you're being lazy. You're going to tell you when you're not sticking to your word. They're going to tell you when you need honest feedback. They're going to be there for you. And that's some things that you just can't do alone. And that's some things that money can't buy. So treasure those people and find yourself a good member of friends, or a good circle of friends, I should say. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Just a little reminder in case you guys are too drawn into the video. Pardon me. Nonetheless, point number 4, boundaries protect your future. Now, you need to be able to distance yourself from toxicity. That is so crucial when it comes to grinding and it comes to coming up in your grind. Why? Because when you have toxicity around you, bro, that's just going to damage your journey. That's going to damage your stamina, damage everything around you, your money, your emotion, whatever it is. You got a person that just hits you up when they need something. Never just to spend time with you, always when they just need something. Learn to distance yourself. Why? Because they're just taking and never depositing for you. Then they're never there to congratulate you when you're up. They're never there to just, hey, you want to just come and chill for the day? Nah, they just want to take pieces of your pie. That's all they want, pieces of your pie. And if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Next thing you know, you ain't got no pie for yourself and you're going hungry. So make sure to distance yourself from toxicity, because it will be very crucial in your grind. Take it from me. There's been people that are very close to me that only hit me up for favors, bro. And it's upsetting, but you just got to take yourself away, because they're not really the people for you. Don't get me wrong, an odd favor here and there or whatever, but you've hit me up for the last year, we have not chilled out together. Like you've just been calling me for favors. We're clearly not that locked in. Nonetheless, bro, not everyone who starts with you is meant to finish with you. Yeah, cool, you might have had these friends for 10 years or whatever, but they're bullshitting now, so you just gotta cut them off and do what you're gonna do, bro. People in your life for a season or a lesson, bro. That's just how you gotta take it. That's how you gotta just accept things. Don't be trying to pull roach, just trying to hold on to this friendship group or this dying relationship that's been died out, fam. It's gonna make you die with it. You get what I'm trying to say? If you don't let go of it or detach from it, you're just gonna die with it. So make sure that when a relationship, a friendship is dead, just detach and just keep it moving. If it's really not dead, it will find its way back to you. So don't ever trip and think, oh man, nah, you're good. You know what I'm trying to say? But bro, some people change, bro. That's how we evolve as humans. And sometimes we outgrow each other, and that's okay. You know what I'm trying to say? You just got to accept it and move on. It's not always going to be sunshines and rainbows, my boy. But people are for seasons. Sometimes you're talking to a girl, you think you can't even imagine life without her. When she shows you those signs, those red flags, and she's not being the woman you need her to be, she has to go. She's gotta go. No if, buts, or whats. She has to go. Point number 5. Community creates opportunity. Yeah. So getting into the right rooms is so important. And you can do that if you're around the correct people. For example, if, let's say, I'm friends with my best friend, let's say, for example, he knows a content creator or two, and I'm able to get in a room with that person and we're able just to brainstorm whatever and get a collab, that can get my name popping too. Not saying that you're using no one for a favor, but you know, you're just in the correct room, making the correct networking, and you're helping each other out. You get what I'm trying to say? Those are the benefits of having good friends. Those are the benefits of being around the correct people and being in the correct places at the right times, bro. You're able to get into the right rooms, and it opens doors to new ventures. You might think to yourself, oh, actually, I can do my thing like this. Oh, I can emulate that. Maybe I was doing it wrong the whole time and I can do it like that, and it changes your game, you feel me? But new networks that you can't do alone is the benefit and one of the sweet fruits of being around the correct people. Yeah, having the correct, because even my friends personally have put me in the same room as other people who are doing what I want to do. You get what I'm trying to say? Other big content creators or whatever. I've been in the same room with a lot of big content creators because of my friends bringing me into those rooms. You know what I'm trying to say? And I've been able to network with those people and do new ventures because of my friends bringing me those to these places. Otherwise, I would have never been there. I would have never had the opportunity to do what I was trying to do. So yeah, man, just make sure that you're get me around the correct community to get the right opportunity in that, man. But that's all I'm gonna say for this video, man. Make sure you guys are shining, grinding, make sure you're on timing. Yeah, make sure you're doing the right things. Like, comment, subscribe, follow man's Instagram, man's TikTok's down there as well. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, go share it and tell a friend to go tell a friend and subscribe, man. We're on the way, man. You already know the thing, but make sure you guys are staying good. Yeah, peace out, see you in the next one.